Hi friends, this is your Python Patter here, and now we are going to see how to loop through a list. So we have already seen what are lists and how do we build an empty list, as well how to add the contents into it, or insert and certain elements into certain positions, or to remove or to sort or sort it, and several functions and methods of list we have seen. Now it is time to see how to loop through the list items. Okay, the concept of looping allows you to take same action or set of action with every item in a list, so that it saves us the time to work with the list that including those with thousands or million items in it. Okay, so just for example, we are taking a list which is named friends here. Okay, the friends variable, it is referring to a list, and the list, it has some five items, names. Okay, it is Rahul, Prem, Raghav, Shreya and Parvati. So in your house, you're gonna host your birthday party. You just assume yourself like that. And you have to invite your friends, each one separately as normally. So we have to access each element in the list separately using the index position of the same. That is before working with looping. Before working with looping, how are you supposed to call them? Like every individual, you have to access that item, then you have to print that invitation message. So first let's see that. So here, so print of in using f string hi, and I have given, so here I have given print of f strings hi, friends of 0 inside that f string thing, and I invite you to my birthday party. So friends of 0, in sense, friends is the list name and 0 is the index position number. So 0, it refers to Rahul. So here, what is the output? It will be like, hi Rahul, I invite you to my birthday party. Then after giving invitation to Rahul, yes, we are just going to another person. So next, hi friend of 1. So first index position, it refers to Prem. So now our output would be like, hi Prem, I invite you to my birthday party. So this continues till we reach Parvati. Okay, but as you can see, same task is repeated. So in order to reduce the burden, we can just write some 2 lines of code and achieve the same result. Okay, so for that, we are just going to work with for loops. Okay, so for loops in Python, we are going to see. So this line, for name in friends, in sense, for this name is a temporary variable, okay, which is going to pull value from the list named friends. Okay, so for name in friends and colon. Okay, this is the for loop definition. Okay, so name is a temporary variable. It is going to pull value from the list named friends. Okay, then the line following the for loop, which is intended, so it is clearly part of the for loop, and it says within f string hi, and here name, I invite you to my birthday party. Okay, so this is how we have to write a for loop. Okay, very simple for loop. And regarding this temporary variable, we can use any variable name, be it a letter or a valid word, as a temporary variable. But it is always recommended to use the temporary variable name in accordance with the list. Okay, here it is a list of names of friends. Okay, so I have used temporary variable as name, as it has the names of friends in sense. Okay, so likewise, it is also useful for reading the program in an easy manner. If we are going to just use en, so we won't know what actually is happening, and to the maximum, if we haven't mentioned anything in comment line also, then it is very difficult. So what actually is happening, what is this names, we cannot find it after a while when we return to this program. So that's why. Okay, then the in followed by name of list ends with colon, so don't forget colon, it produces error. So according to the example here, when Python enters the for loop, it pulls the first item in the list named friends. Okay, and it associates with a temporary variable. So the first element here is Rahul, and print the invitation. So the output would be like, our first output would be like, hi Rahul, I invite you to my birthday party. After printing this line, it returns to for loop once again. Then it pulls the next item from the list named friends here. So what is the next item here? It is Prem. Okay, so once again, the same thing happens with Prem also. Hi Prem, I invite you to my birthday party. Then again it returns to for loop, then pulls Raghav, then prints the invitation message, then it comes to Shreya, and at last Parvati. Then it prints the invitation message. So the for loop continues till every item in the list is worked with. So then the loop stops. Okay. So now I have given only one intended line after the for loop to work with, but we can write as many lines as we want. Each intended line following the for loop definition is considered inside the loop, and each intended line is executed once for each value in the list. Okay. Now for example, if we want to make the birthday party more fun or colorful, why don't we ask our friends to come in some common colors like a same color. So I'm going to include one more line in the previous example. So now for name in friends, and the first line is as usual, it is an invitation line, but the second line I'm going to add here is, so come in peach color attire, let's make it more lively occasion. So now, as I said before, each time when the program enters the for loop, after printing the invitation, each time this message regarding the color code of the dress is printed. So for the first value it is Rahul. Hi Rahul, I invite you to my birthday. So come in peach color attire, let's make it more lively occasion. And next to Prem, Raghav, Shreya and Parvati. So everyone it will be printed. But now the output seems to be more congested, right? So why don't we style it good? Like, so after every invitation sequence of message to a single person, we can have a new line. So we just have to add that new line character, that is /n at the second print message. Okay. So now I'm going to add that so that it prints a new line, making output looking more clean and beautiful. So it's the output now. Then. So now in this output, you can clearly see the name. It is completely in lowercase. But actually name needs to be in title case, right? That is the first letter of the name should be capitalized. So why don't we add title of method here? So once again, we can go to our program and we can just add in the print like hi, then name dot title of. So now what it would happen? Hi Rahul, I invite you to my birthday party, but the name Rahul in that R will be capitalized. Likewise for all the things. Okay. So I have already made the video on title of method. So if you are not familiar with title of method, I recommend you to watch that video at first. I have already included the link in description box. So go watch it and come back. Otherwise you can follow here. So friend, now you may be noticing every time we feel something need to be changed in our invitation, we can just change 2 lines of code. Then with the help of for loop, all our task is minimized. Otherwise, we have to change each and every line of code. Then every time, if the items in the list got added, we have to work harder. Then think of the list with a million items or a million items in that. If not for loop, our entire lifetime would be consumed with maintenance of a single program, right? So yes, we have to do same action with every item in a list. You can use for loop. So then what happens at the end of for loop? Here I haven't given any lines or task after that, but now I feel let's write another line after this for loop. So now in the same example, for name in friends, after printing the invitation as well as that message regarding color attire, now I'm just going to give a line print of let the celebration begins. So this print statement I haven't indented, so it is not part of the for loop. So it executes only one after the for loop is completely executed. So our output would be like after invitation and color messages, after invitation and other messages to all our friends, at the end we'll have this thing like after all our invitations and color code are printed, we can assume all gathered in our house, and so as a host with all happiness we are telling like let's the celebration begins AC. So and it is executed only once. So it is not the part of for loop because we have not intended. So that's it. So that's it friends. I really hope you understand this concepts very clearly. If not, try to watch this video 1 or 2 times more. You will surely get this thing, and after watching this, try writing your own program. Think of a situation and try it with a for loop, and practice is very important. Only then you will be get used with all this concepts. So that's it. So friends, join me in this journey of learning. Let's make this journey more interesting. Bye bye and take care.